beyond the screen, the future of ARVR. Imagine if someone had told you 10 years ago that you'd enter another world just by putting on a pair of glasses. Most of us would have laughed it off. But now, with AR and VR technologies, our concept of reality is changing more and more each day. Those headsets, glasses, and holographic screens once dreamed up in sci-fi movies are now available both in stores and in our pockets. Now, our phones, tablets, and even ordinary glasses can transport us to entirely new realities. For example, with augmented reality apps, you can see how a painting would look on your wall before even hanging it, or try on shoes virtually without setting foot in a store. Or you can put on a VR headset and climb Everest, dive into the ocean, or tour a museum in another country. Millions of people around the world are now strolling through Paris with a VR headset from their living rooms, meeting friends, or watching concerts in cities they've never been to. And it's not just about entertainment. People can gather in virtual rooms with distant loved ones, or chat with family members at the same table even from afar. Education, too, is experiencing a true revolution. Instead of boring textbooks, students are now journeying to Mars, traveling inside cells, or witnessing the world's most important events as if they were really there. Learning is no longer just reading, it's living, feeling, and visualizing. And for teachers, it's a huge advantage. Everyone can learn at their own pace, in their own unique way. Healthcare is perhaps the field where AR and VR's potential shines the brightest. With AR glasses, a doctor can instantly map out a patient's veins. In tough surgeries, millimetric precision becomes possible. Patients needing physical therapy are motivated and recover faster by using VR games as part of their rehab. Even new drugs or surgical techniques can be tested over and over in simulation before being used in real life. The business world and industry are also feeling the impact of this shift. Remote work and meetings are no longer limited to boring video calls. Thanks to VR, teams meet around a virtual table and presentations happen in 3D. Technical support or complex machine maintenance with AR glasses is already a reality in many sectors worldwide. You might not be an apprentice next to the master, but an expert miles away can guide you step by step. And in entertainment, the boundaries have all but disappeared. You could wake up, put on your VR headset, and join the New York Marathon. Then spend the evening singing karaoke with a friend in Tokyo. All those filters, face-changing effects, and avatars we use on social media, they're actually AR woven into our daily lives. Of course, these technologies also raise some big questions. Spending too much time in virtual worlds can weaken our sense of reality. For children and young people especially, telling real from virtual gets harder. There are growing debates around personal data, privacy, and digital addiction. And what about accessibility? Will everyone be able to use these technologies? Or will a new digital divide emerge? So, what does the near future hold? Experts say that smart glasses will soon become as ordinary as smartphones, and even carrying a phone may become unnecessary. Imagine, while walking down the street, you see live navigation, exchange rates, and social media notifications right on your glasses. You walk into a restaurant, and the menu appears before your eyes. Prices, reviews, calorie info, meeting a friend. They join you for real via VR, sitting at the same table. Maybe you'll do all your shopping without ever stepping into a fitting room, using AR to try out clothes in your own room at actual size. Doctors might diagnose and treat you remotely in real time. Education could reach even the remotest villages with the same high quality, delivered in virtual classrooms. But here's the real question. How will we protect our sense of reality amid all these innovations? As the line between virtual and Real thins. How will we safeguard our needs, our boundaries, and our privacy? Will we use technology as a tool, or let it control us? Our job is to be open-minded and willing to try new things, but also to question, critique, and use these technologies responsibly. A brand new era is beginning beyond the screen, and in this era, those who blend imagination and technology smartly will be the ones who shape the future. What about you? In which area would you most like to try AR or VR? Let's meet in the comments, and don't forget to subscribe, because together we're exploring a life transformed by technology.